Oh, do you ever deal with shoulder pain? The kind of pain that just lingers? Well, you don't have to deal with it every day. You know, what you tolerate, you accept, and you don't have to accept this shoulder pain. What I want you to do is follow along with me on this video, and I'm going to show you a practical application to therapy. Now realize, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a guy that's geeked out about biomechanics. So anyway, I'm going to grab here and I'm going to pull. It's a little pin and stretch, or kind of ART. You get the mass of your pec, major, minor, and I'm going to slowly pull out. And as I feel that really tight, that tight area, you see, when you sit around on an everyday basis, you tend to kind of fold your shoulders forward. When you stand, shoulders rotated forward. You know, the pecs just have this ability to grab this area. I just want you to watch. If I grab here, look what happens to the shoulder. And as I try to pull it back, it has no range of motion. That actually hurts quite a bit. And so the idea here with pin and stretch or active release technique is that we want to get into that tissue. You want to get into the mass of tissue there. There's scar tissue, there's dehydration, there's, you know, if you've been hit in the area, there's going to be some trauma. There's all different kind of things that happen inside of the body. We just don't always think about it because we're not inside of the body, if that makes sense. And see, dehydration is the greatest evil of them all. When you get dehydrated, all that tissue sticks together, and when it sticks together, then it compromises its movement. When you sit or stand like this and you're dehydrated, all this muscle here is going to basically shrink into itself. It's going to shrink wrap itself because of the fascia, and you're going to lose mobility in the pec and in the shoulder and in the neck. So what happens is, when you try to pull your shoulders back, it then becomes a weight-bearing exercise. And this is what you call kyphosis, where your body kind of collapses into itself and the shoulders come forward. And all of this could very well be dehydrated tissue that's forcing that to occur, or you're protecting yourself. I'm afraid, I don't want anything to happen to me, so I'm protecting myself. And once again, those repetitive movements or the dehydration and being stuck in a position then forces that tissue to revolt. And so all of the opposing muscles, the shoulder, the rear delt, the lateral delt, the neck, the traps, all get really, really irritated. And then it becomes this push and pull. It's tug of war. And that tug of war just starts to wreak havoc on the body. So biomechanically speaking, if we address the muscles, the biggest muscles in the area, pec, major, minor, if we address those muscles and create elasticity, the hope is that elasticity is going to allow that shoulder to rotate back naturally, and then you're going to have better range of motion. Where can I work on my body that's going to allow me to have the greatest rate of return? And for the shoulder, I believe pec, major, minor plays the biggest role in biomechanical challenges of the shoulder. We're talking about tissue tolerance. If the tissue cannot tolerate the demands you place upon it, compromise will occur. It's not a matter of how, it's a matter of when. Okay, so let's lengthen the tissue here, allow that shoulder to rotate back naturally so that you can breathe more efficiently, so that you can move the shoulder more efficiently, and you can do the things that you love to do. Curious minds want to know, did we change the biomechanics of the shoulder? My life. So anyway, I'm going to grab here and I'm going to pull. It's a little pin and stretch, or kind of ART. You get the mass of your pec, major, minor, and I'm going to slowly pull out. And as I feel that really tight, that tight area, I'm just going to work slowly, bringing that elbow back. You see how it rotates just back. Deep breath. All that muscle tissue so that the shoulder is going to have more range of motion. I always like to use this hypervolt, and then I'm just going to go in, push the same way into the muscle tissue. I'm just going to lengthen my arm. And that'll free up that shoulder. But then if the trap has gotten involved and that kind of stuff, I'll just take the same side hand and work through that tissue there. Really, I want to move my neck by moving my head versus moving this all around. Same if I want to go into the neck, push in slightly and lengthen that tissue, move the neck. Make sure you hold on to something if you've never done this, because it'll throw your equilibrium way off. There you go. Wonder how my shoulders look. We'll have to see. If you want to move better, live better, and be better, follow the Myofascial Project. My whole objective is to empower you to be able to do things you never thought possible. Let's go.